Hi guys, this is Anita from Silhouette Crafts and today I'm back with another Curio video. I've opened Silhouette Studio and chosen this cute little snowman that I want to color in using sketch pens. Since I want to use different types of patterns to color in the snowman, we have to degroup it first. After I've selected the entire image, I can right click and choose the degroup option here. Another way to degroup is to select this button in the lower left corner. And now the image is degrouped and I can select every bit of segment on its own if I want to. I skipped ahead with half of the scarf and now I'm going to show you how I did this. You can shift click to select multiple segments at once, just be sure you do not accidentally move any. I'm switching to the embossing tab on the right side. And now I'm just selecting the rest of my scarf parts. I'm again being very careful not to move any of them. I'm going for the cross hatch option. I'm changing the space to 1.0 and I'm leaving the angle the way it is. With all of my scarf bits still selected, I'm going to the line color and I'm going to choose a different color. Which color it is doesn't really matter. We just want all the segments that we want to color in with one sketch pen to be the exact same color. So I've gone ahead and made the snowman's nose orange and now I'm going to do its eyes. Because there's a little white spot in the eyes that I want to keep, I need to regroup these two segments together. So I'll just zoom in and now I need to select and shift select both of the segments. And we are going to join both parts together. I'm going back to the embossing tab and I'm going to see what the difference is between concentric and spiral. It seems that spiral is the better option here. I'll just leave the space and angle the way they are. And now we have to do the same for the second eye. Selecting them both, we can go to the line color option and give them a color. I've chosen black because the eyes are going to be black. The mouth and the buttons are black too, so I skipped that part. And now we can move on to the head. For the head I'm going with the parallel lines. I'm going to zoom in again to see the lines in the head a little bit better. I'm moving a little bit and I think I'm going to zoom in some more. That way we can see the lines even better. Well, there we go. So I want to adjust the angle of the lines so that it lines up with the head a little bit better. I just typed in 135 at the moment, but I think the angle needs to be a bit more still. So I'm going to adjust that bit by bit to see what angle would work best. I'll use my hand to show what the angle that I'm going for was. So just like with the other segments, we are now going to line color and we are going to choose a unique color for the head. I do not want to go with red because red mostly indicates lines that will be cut. So I'm going for another color. I skipped ahead a bit again and now I want to color the snow. This one is a bit tricky because the snow is supposed to be white, so I want to give it a kind of a pattern. This should highlight the snow areas without actually giving it a real color. I've chosen spiral with a space of 1.5. I've decided to use the same for the other two segments of the head, which also represents it being white. So now we're going to select every segment of the image again and right click to group it. Alternatively, you can click the left bottom icon. At this point I would recommend saving your project if you haven't already. So now we can start prepping our image to send it to the Silhouette Curio. We are going to the Cut Settings tab and we are clicking Advanced. This will reveal options for all the color segments that we have made. So I'm manually going to change the material for all our colored segments to cardstock. You can just click the color and then scroll down or up in the material setting to find the cardstock. Now that I have the cardstock selected, I can go ahead and change the knife type to the actual sketch pen. For me, the sketch pen is found at the very bottom. We want to make sure the sketch pen option is selected for every of our colors in the Advanced tab, except for the red one, which will be our cutting color. Lastly, we can select the red color and make sure the settings are changed back to the knife option. We can scroll back up and start unchecking all of the check marks in the blue boxes for now. I'm totally borrowing my mom's sketch pen holder so I can do 2 of the colors at once. I'm going to use an orange and a black fine liner for the nose and the buttons, so those I'll select first. I'm checking the blue circle for the black fine liner after I've checked which color goes where, and then I can send this part to Silhouette. The red circle represents the left holder in your Silhouette Curio and the blue one the right holder. Now that my first 2 colors are done, I'm going to select my second 2 colors and deselect my first 2 colors. I've put in 2 new colors of gel pen into my sketch pen holders because I'm going to do the scarf next. After checking which color goes into which holder, I'm going to send this to Silhouette again. I've chosen to use a red and golden gel pen for the scarf. I kind of forgot to make a video of the scarf. Here you can see my Silhouette Curio hard at work in making the snow pattern. I use a silver gel pen for this. This video is also speeded up. So for the mittens and the rest of the head, I chose to go with the same red gel pen. Here you can see my Silhouette Curio coloring the head. To finish off my snowman, I wanted to cut him out. So here I'm checking off the last 2 colors and then checking the red color, which is the outline. Here I'm just double checking all my cutting knife settings to make sure everything is in order. It all looks good, so now I can send it to Silhouette. So I have already adjusted my cutting knife to the appropriate settings, and now my curio can start cutting out my snowman. It is always a good idea to check if your curio has cut through and through before you actually remove it. If not, you can cut it again and it will do the exact same thing. So after accidentally bumping on my camera, I am pressing the button on the side of the curio so that I can remove my template. So now I can start peeling my snowman off my cutting mat. I'm using this very handy tool, which seems to work a lot better than just trying to peel off my snowman with my hands. It does sort of feel like I'm trying to use a very small spatula to turn around a pancake. If you want to see more of this, please give me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel. So here is the finished result. It looks like the fine liners have bled a lot. I hope you liked this tutorial and thank you for watching. Bye!